A lot has happened since our last baby food lawsuit update. The big news is a new MDL class action in California that will house all toxic metal brain injury lawsuits filed in federal courts across the country. Let's start with this litigation. In 2021, a congressional investigation revealed that many popular brands of baby food products were heavily contaminated with toxic heavy metals such as lead, arsenic, and mercury. For many of us, the revelation that heavy metals are present in baby food and pose a significant risk to our children was a shock. While it's not news that heavy metals are toxic to the human body, scientific research has shown that their consumption can be particularly hazardous for babies and young children, a fact that demands our immediate attention. These toxic elements have long been known to cause neurologic damage and interfere with brain development in children, so we knew that. But what we did learn is that these toxins are abundantly present in baby food. The discovery of dangerously high levels of toxic heavy metals in baby food products has prompted a growing wave of product liability lawsuits against various baby food manufacturers. The lawsuits are being filed by parents who allege that their children developed neurologic conditions such as autism and ADHD as a result of consuming toxic metals in their baby foods. The number of toxic baby food lawsuits being filed across the country has increased significantly over the last year, prompting a renewed push to consolidate the cases in a class action type lawsuit. Past efforts at doing this had failed, but in April 2024, the Judicial Panel on Multidistrict Litigation created a new toxic baby food class action MDL in the Northern District of California. What is an MDL, and is it the same as a class action lawsuit? An MDL is a special legal procedure designed to streamline the pretrial process in cases where multiple lawsuits share common factual questions. This consolidation is meant to enhance efficiency, prevent conflicting rulings, and serve the convenience of the parties and the court. The key difference between an MDL and a class action is that in an MDL, each case remains individual and distinct, retaining its own outcome and potential settlement values. Whereas in a class action, all claims are adjudicated as a single action. Once the case goes through the consolidated discovery phase, a few sample cases will be selected for bellwether test trials, the results of which usually facilitate global settlement discussions. But before we can get to test trials in the baby food litigation, however, the plaintiffs will need to establish that the scientific evidence supporting their claims is admissible. Baby food lawyers strongly believe that evidence connecting these metals to brain injuries in children is overwhelming. If you think you have a potential toxic baby food lawsuit, contact our lawyers today at 800-553-8082 to see if you qualify.